movies that seriously damaged actors' bodies. Every performer strives to provide his or her finest performance. However, their quest for perfection may occasionally bring significant harm to their bodies. We have rounded up 8 actors that have gone so far to be faithful to their characters that they have harmed their bodies. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like and share this video. Also, subscribe to our channel. Number 1. Christian Bale, The Machinist 2004 and The Dark Knight Rises 2012. Christian Bale deserves first place on our list. For his role in The Machinist, Bale had to act as an anorexic factory worker. He went from 180 pounds to 120 pounds by starving himself. He only ate an apple and tuna every day. That sounds dreadful. To add more stress to his body, Christian Bale went up to 220 pounds for his next role as Batman in The Dark Knight Rises. He added intense weight workouts, plyometric circuit training, and resistance training along with martial arts. It is the most impressive transformation since it's not easy to gain weight after shutting down your body's metabolism by starving it for several months.
Oh man, it's miserable. It's horrible. You know, if you're losing weight, nothing to it except for going to bed hungry and
Number 2. ADRIEN Brody in The Pianist, 2002. ADRIEN Brody, another Oscar winner for Suffering, believed The Pianist would be a once-in-a-lifetime chance, so he dedicated his entire life to it. Each day, director Roman Polanski had Brody practice the piano for 4 hours. To reduce weight and acquire the skeleton physique of a starving man, he ate as little as possible. He got down to 130 pounds in 6 weeks, which is very slim for a 6'1" man. He thought the pain was worthwhile. As he stated, "I've known loss and grief in my life, but I didn't know the despair that comes with hunger." The shoot was fraught with both pain and discomfort. Brody missed his friends and family, and he had to remain each day in near seclusion, pretending to be a survivor of the Holocaust, which left him mentally exhausted. Going through starvation for a role to collect an Oscar and then become a great star is certainly not easy. Number 3. Anne Hathaway in Les Miserables, 2012. Who knew playing a dying, singing prostitute was so dangerous? In 2013, Anne Hathaway received the Best Supporting Actress Oscar for her performance in Les Miserables. Because the sad French musical isn't famed for its huge dance moments, there was minimal risk of her breaking any limbs. Nonetheless, Hathaway had to make significant bodily sacrifices. Hathaway intended the role to appear as close to death as possible, so she shed another 15 pounds during shooting. Extreme dieting has an emotional impact in addition to a physical one. As she said, "It took me weeks to feel like myself again. It's hard to remain upbeat after having your hair forcibly cut off and singing crying into something like a screen for 13 days.
There was no ransom to be paid."
Number 4. Chris Hemsworth in The Heart of the Sea, 2015. Talking of losing weight, Chris Hemsworth did so for his role in the 2015 film In the Heart of the Sea. The film is said to be based on the true narrative that inspired Moby Dick. Hunt and a few other guys are trapped at sea for several days in the film, so the actor shed 33 pounds to appropriately portray their situation. He claimed it was more difficult on his body and psyche than gaining muscle weight for Thor.
Well fed and just every week would reduce the calories more and more, until we were down to about 500 or 600 calories. And
Number 5. Jennifer Lawrence in Mother, 2017. Darren Aronofsky understands how to make audiences uncomfortable, as seen by his work on Requiem for a Dream and Black Swan. The director's dramatic roles have a history of messing with actors' minds, and it looks like this is the case for the lead of his 2017 film, Mother. Mother is a frightening psychological thriller in which unwelcome guests invade Lawrence's character's house, causing horrific paranormal effects. Jennifer Lawrence, who co-stars with Javier Bardem, said that she was hyperventilating so hard during one scene that she fractured a rib. The unfortunate aspect is that Aronofsky was requested to reshoot the sequence since it had become blurred. Number 6. Jeremy Renner starring in Tag, 2018. Tag, which was shot in the summer of 2017, is about a nation-spanning, grown-up version of the traditional chase game amongst a bunch of completely regular males. Rather than going back to a big payout, Jeremy Renner displayed some major heart on the set of the comedy film, fracturing both of his arms at the very same time on the 3rd day of filming. Rather than leaning into the accident and writing Renner's injuries in, the producers employed costly film magic to give him CGI arms. The blunder had the potential to turn the film into an interactive experience in which the audience are continually hunting for the seams surrounding Renner's digital pythons. In all honesty, the producers may have erred in their decision not to incorporate this tragedy.
Day, went to the hospital, took x-rays, they saw 2 fractures, and he came back that night and kept shooting. With broken arm, Renner. You're missing the obvious part of this. Yeah, throwing donuts is easy. It's hard with a broken arm.
Number 7, Justin Theroux, The Spy Who Dumped Me, 2018. Mila Kunis and Kate McKinnon contributed most of the comedy in the 2018 action comedy, The Spy Who Dumped Me, while co-star Justin Theroux delivered the majority of the action. Driving a scooter at high speeds across city streets is part of the process. On the Ellen DeGeneres show, he explained, "I'm pulling away, and I realized as I'm approaching the next street that there was no lockup, that there's still automobiles moving back and forth." That signified he'd gotten away from the production's closed-off streets, i.e. safety. "So I grabbed both brakes, slid out, and flew off the bike, landing on my head." Theroux said that his skull split open throughout the incident, but he seemed to have come out safe and unharmed overall.
Oh, it's going to be this kind of great, but the action's going to be really soft. The action's really hard charging and good.
Number 8, Tom Hardy, The Dark Knight Rises, 2012. This list cannot be completed without Tom Hardy. For his most famous character, Bane in The Dark Knight Rises, Hardy played one of the most physically dominant villains of all time. He gained 30 pounds of muscles doing 4 training sessions per day. His workout routine was 20-minute strength training in the morning, lunchtime, evening, and before bed, creating the most epic villain against Batman. But this body transformation came at a cost. In an interview with the Daily Beast, Tom Hardy said, "I think you pay the price with any drastic physical changes. It was all right when I was younger, but I think when you get in your 40s, you have to be more mindful of the rapid training, packing on a lot of weight, and getting physical." He also said that his body is a lot achier and more joints click than before. That's a wrap of today's video. Did we miss out on some actors? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel for amazing content. Hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest videos. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.